Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. From AT&T Center in San Antonio. Tonight, the San Antonio Spurs taking on the Miami Heat. Won by the Heat. Jay, sometimes it's not just the Heat that does opponents in Miami.
I've been a victim to this multiple times when we have played the Heat, and I think other franchises from cold cities have been the same. There's a reason why the Miami Heat have such an advantage down here on South Beach. You catch them on an off night, it's rare that opposing teams are ready to play.
And the slam.
Oh, that's a great way to make an opening statement. It's about the team that's able to punch the other team in the mouth first. That's exactly what you want to do if you're the road team.
Here comes the screen. DeRozan, defended by Myers Leonard. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
When the ball is in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
He'd have the basketball. Nothing going here on that drive. Cleans it up. Butler to bring it up. Looking to make something happen. Count the basket at the rim.
I've seen him float so much on the perimeter, I forgot he even had that kind of physical presence. Good to see him beating up on people down low again.
To Murray. Here comes the screen. Pass stolen by Miami.
I'm hearing some boos from the crowd. They know, just like I know, you're not getting back on D.
Butler. Oh, bad pass. Taken away by the Spurs. Yes, and a foul. Hell of a chance at a three-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Trey Lyles trying to cash in on the three-point play. A career 70% free throw shooter. And he can't convert the free throw. Add 2 points to the board.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Murray into the front court. Down 2. Has a look. DeMar DeRozan. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
To Butler. Around the perimeter. Works it up top. Now a pass stolen by the Spurs.
It's early. Get a good quality shot here.
And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
And he connects on the first free throw. Two for 2 on that trip. Miami with the basketball. Butler guarded by LaMarcus Aldridge. Trying to cash in. Butler can't get his shot to fall. Murray with the basketball. 2-point advantage. Shot from in close, no good. To Butler. Trey Lyles pins it. And that one out of bounds off his spur. Easy path to the rim.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
DeRozan with the basketball. DeMar DeRozan, 3 for 4. Good start.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Butler picked up by DeRozan. A fundamental shot right there.
Can we all just agree that that handle is next level, but that jumper's wet too?
Murray into the front court. 10-all is our score. Able to convert inside.
Old school equals high percentage.
To Butler. Not that time. Right now, San Antonio's possession. DeRozan to Murray. Probing the defense. DeJounte Murray, guarded by Myers Leonard. Has a chance. Shot's no good. You have to like the confidence, but that was a difficult shot.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Murray with it. Right now, 12-all. DeRozan to Aldridge. Has a look. DeRozan with a shot, no good. To Butler. They'll get it down to Leonard. Scores from the post.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
Spurs have it. To DeRozan. Drives, but a shot won't go down. To Butler. Trying to cash in. Jimmy Butler, 2-of-4 now. We talk so much about who are the MVP candidates, but there are other guys who are so valuable to their teams, and Jimmy Butler at the forefront of that list.
I have a phrase that I use when I describe players like Jimmy Butler. It's called most valuable mentality. There are certain players that approach the game with a certain mindset every single day that they will do anything possible to win the ball game. He plays with his heart and soul every single possession and every night, and he will leave it on the court if that means he can win the ball game.
Fires the three. That's good D. Shot no good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
A big finish at the rim. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Butler into the front court. Up 6. Driving right to the basket. It's DeRozan, the rebound. Murray into the front court. Now down 6. To DeRozan. To Murray. Knocked loose. He'd get control. And throws it down. Feed the big fella. Point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved, in particular your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game.
Changes coming from both sides right now. DeRozan to Aldridge. Short jumper off the mark. Dragic with the basketball. His team on top by 8. To Butler. Here comes the screen. Butler against Pirtle. Out of bounds, last touch by the Heat. Patty Mills to Aldridge. Lays it up and in.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
It's the Heat with the possession. Dragic matched up with Pirtle. To Butler. Baseline drive. A drive by Butler, but his shot won't fall. Got it.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Dragic with it. Leads 4. To Butler. Dragic. Butler for 2. Shot won't go.
And that's how you close out on a shooter with a sense of urgency. The shooter was more worried about his landing space than he was the shot.
DeRozan to Patty Mills. Second effort. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Dragic into the front court. Lead is 2. To Butler. Here comes the screen. Butler defended by Jakob Poeltl. Here's a chance from long range. His first effort off the mark. Patty Mills sizing up Leonard. Knocked loose. He'd come up with it. To Butler. And stuffs it home. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
From the painted area, won't go down. Butler to bring it up. They lead it. 4-point game. Dragic. Jimmy Butler for 2. Jimmy Butler. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot even.
Spurs will take the timeout as they'll talk things over here in the first quarter. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Patty Mills.
Hey, feed me, I'm hot.
Nice pace, sets it up and slams it down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Dragic with the basketball. Less than a minute to go in a tightly played first quarter. To Butler. To Dragic. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. That's no good.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
Here comes the screen. Patty Mills. 5 to shoot for San Antonio. A drive to the basket, but the shot rattles around and out. Just inside the arc, at the buzzer. That'll do it for the first quarter. The Heat with the lead. Good start to this one. After one quarter of play, on to the second period. Jay, neither team was able to get control to start this one.
I know you're wondering why I'm clapping. Both teams came out in the first quarter, and they executed. When do you ever see that, Ed? You have to continue to bring those competitive juices into the second quarter, and we're going to have one heck of a ball game.
To Dragic. They'll go to Butler, down low. Off the assist.
He's been doing this for years, the physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Hey, watch the screen left.
Has a chance. Not that time, and not his shot.
And you hate to say this, but this is the reality of the matter. Sometimes it takes guys a little while to warm up into the game. Seems like they finally found their rhythm in the second quarter.
Spurs in possession. Probing the defense. And scores. Strong take.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Dragic with it. Up by 6. Screen coming. Butler up against Dante Cunningham. And he's going to the line to shoot.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
Udonis Haslem, couple of free throws on the way. Shoots it at 75% for his career. And hits the first free throw. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. Mills in possession. Right now, down 7.
Hey, big screen right there, big screen.
Can't connect from in close. To Dragic. Jakob Poeltl able to recover with the block.
Just incredible timing on that swap.
San Antonio ball. Derek White sizing up Butler. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Butler into the front court. Leads 5. Great defense there, forcing the pickup. To Dragic. Butler. Add 2 points to the board.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Curling inside. Shot from the lane won't go. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Butler to Dragic. No good to Butler. Down low. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Ooh, he teased me a little bit right there. But see, I like that. That's called a great entertainer. Always leaving me on the edge of my seat.
Patty Mills. Oh, the Heat right there to take it away.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Mills in possession. 9-point margin. Second effort. Oh, follows and finishes.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
It's the Heat with the possession. Dragic to Butler. Takes stock of the floor. Here comes the screen. Butler guarded by Jakob Poeltl. Shot clock for the Heat down to 3. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Now a whistle. San Antonio is going to use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. DeJounte Murray to DeRozan. Passed it off. Had a chance, but it's no good. Dragic into the front court. It's a 9-point lead. Butler defended by DeMar DeRozan. Taking advantage of the defender. Nice ball fake.
The okie doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
San Antonio with the basketball to Cunningham. DeRozan surveys the floor. And a nice finish at the rim.
Big shout out to the athletic trainer for this team. It's obvious you've been doing all the preparation required of your team in the weight room in the offseason. Flex on them a little bit.
Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup. Haslam defended by Cunningham. And Jimmy Butler. No good. No daylight. Great defense.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
Throws it down. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
DeJounte Murray to Cunningham. Screen coming. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. DeRozan with a shot off the mark. Miami's got it. Dragic to Butler. Great defense there, forcing the pickup. Butler up against DeRozan. Great feed, sets it up. Count the bucket for 2.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The results, he's going to the line.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Jakob Poeltl at the line. First free throw is good. Goes 2 for 2. He'd have the basketball. To Butler. Oh, you've got to get that one to go. Murray with the basketball. Trailing by 11. To Aldridge. DeRozan.
Hey, check up, let's go.
4-3. And he can't get it to go down. It's no good. The follow won't go either. Another follow. Still no good. Murray into the front court. Down 11. Aldridge to Murray.
Come on, you gotta work around the screen. You're killing me.
Fine to shoot. 24-second violation. New blood coming in for both sides. Watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
It's DeRozan. To Aldridge. DeJounte Murray. Sizing up the defense. And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
DeMar DeRozan has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 82%. First one, count it. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Right now, San Antonio's possession. To Aldridge. DeJounte Murray. Won't go down. Defender's lucky he wasn't called.
Because he had no body control. You have to be able to control your body when you attack the rim at full speed. That's part of your concentration. People assume concentration just on the rim, but your body control is everything. Be able to speed yourself up or slow yourself down.
Flushes it home.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Here comes the screen. DeMar DeRozan, 4 out of 10.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
LaMarcus Aldridge sends it away. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Short jumper stays out. DeRozan with the basketball. His guys currently down by 13. Here comes the screen. The screen sets him up for 2.
Bread and butter. And there are a few that can do it better off the screen.
Miami with the basketball. James Johnson defended by the former Longhorn Aldridge. Nothing going here on that drive. Probing the defense. He shoots. Oh, off the mark. Murray with it. He'll run the offense. Aldridge to DeRozan. Here comes the screen. DeJounte Murray to DeRozan. Knocked loose. Has a look. Not that time.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Five to shoot for Miami. Lets it fly from long range. Cleans it up. Offensive board. The follow won't go either.
I agree. I thought there was a foul, but also it's all about your approach. You can't come down the lane and jump off one leg. It's called a power lift. Go off 2 legs and expect the contact.
DeRozan to Murray. DeRozan. The jab step opens up space to knock down the jumper.
If you're coaching against this player, you have to throw some fake traps, some fake schemes. How are you making this player think instead of just naturally reacting?
Just inside the arc, at the buzzer. First half comes to an end with the Heat in front.
Thanks, Ed. The Heat have a comfortable lead at the halfway mark. They decided to make a statement in the opening half, and they did it by throwing down dunk after dunk after dunk. I think the rim is still shaking. Have a look at the leading scores for the Miami Heat. The Spurs are down at halftime and in need of some momentum.
Of course, they still have 2 quarters to turn things around, but it won't happen without making some adjustments.
Have a look at the leading scores for the San Antonio Spurs.
Game track. Steals.
The San Antonio Spurs have already given up a number of steals in this game, and that's indicative of a careless attitude. That must be corrected immediately if they want to have a chance to win this game. The problem started early, and it didn't improve in the opening quarter.
Player of the half.
Butler really showed off his court vision in the first half. When he's able to get the ball moving like that, his team can be tough to stop. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
Mills in possession. His guys down by 9. To DeRozan. The pass set it all up.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
It's the Heat with the possession. Dragic. A bad pass taken away by the Spurs.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort, it's off the charts.
Dragic with the basketball. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter. Nothing going here on that drive. Now a pass stolen by the Spurs. Patty Mills to DeRozan. Now ready with a couple of free throws.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
DeMar DeRozan at the line for 2 shots. He's perfect from the line so far. Knocks down the first. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Now the Heat going to use a timeout. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game. Dragic picked up by Mills. And count the basket inside.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
DeMar DeRozan with the basketball.
I got him. Here we go. Here we go.
Now ready for a couple of free throws.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Trey Lyles, a couple of free throws on the way. He struggled so far. First one goes down. Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. Dragic with it. Up 6. Shot clock for the Heat, down to 3. The drive, right to the basket. Goran Dragic. He struggled just a little bit, 2 for 5.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
DeRozan, yes, it drops. Little drama on that one.
You see, the savvy players, they can create contact. They can throw their arms into you, even their bodies into you, and as soon as the refs blow the whistle once or twice and you become hesitant defensively, they got you right where they want you.
To Dragic. Down to 5 on the 24. Knocks it down off the step back. DeRozan with it. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. Reset here. Let's see what they do. Trying to cash in. DeMar DeRozan has got 2 shots coming. Hasn't missed yet. And he connects on the first free throw. And gets both to drop at the line. Dragic into the front court. Up by 6. Down low for Leonard. Shot from the lane won't go. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Has a chance. Got it to go on the step back. Jay, he found a way. It's the Heat with the possession. Dragic. Here comes the screen. Dragic. They'll get it down to Leonard. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down. Whoa, he got up there.
Just showing you that 40-inch vertical.
Mills in possession. Margins 8.
Big pick right there.
DeRozan. Doesn't have the touch. No good.
And it's never a great thing when you're talking to yourself the entire next possession about the shot you just missed. Now you know you're in that player's head mentally.
Mills in possession. His guys trail by 10. Has a look. DeRozan with a shot that misses. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Dragic. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Oh, had him going there for a second. Shot for Leonard, no good. Mills in possession. Down 8. Deep 2 there, won't go. Dragic with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Five to shoot for Miami. Won't go. To DeRozan. Nothing going here on that drive. DeRozan. Oh, nice find for the basket.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
We get a whistle and a timeout here for Miami as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. To Butler. Trying to cash in. Missed it. Not much more you could ask for from the defense there.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome.
Stuffs it down with authority.
These are missed opportunities. When a guy puts his head down, the help defender closest to the ball, you need to get your hand and scrape inside there. If he has his head down, he can't see you coming from the blind side.
Butler picked up by DeRozan. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
I get tired of hearing guys say, I was there, I contested a shot. I pretty much had a hand in his face. Well, no, you have to change up the game. If a guy is right-handed, he is right eye dominant. Get that hand over his right eye, block his vision. That'll enhance his chances of missing the shot.
To Butler.
Hey, lock up, lock up.
Curling inside. The screen sets him up for two.
Oh, don't see the read, be the read.
Spurs have it.
Match up, match up, match up. I got ball.
He connects. Sometimes you just have to go out there and make a tough play.
From somebody who loved to score a lot himself. Defensively, if you are guarding me in a parallel position, I can have whatever I want when I want. You have to force this guy to go one direction, make him go towards his weak hand, and then contest that shot.
DeRozan with the basketball. The deficit is 6. Down low, Aldridge. And he's fouled, and he earns a trip to the line.
No, no, no. I'll tell you. The team that makes the little mistakes, like committing unnecessary reach-in fouls like that, will be the team that ends up with the L.
LaMarcus Aldridge at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 80% at the line. And hits the first free throw. And he makes them both. Miami's got it. Butler. Oh, he had it. Murray into the front court. His guys trail now by 4. Here comes the screen. Good. Off a spin.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
To Butler. Nice pass to set things up. Won't go. Another follow. No good. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Butler to bring it up. Our score all even in this third quarter. It's Aldridge with the board. Murray with the basketball. Tie game, third quarter. To the rim, lays it up and in. Now the Heat going to use a timeout as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point ball game. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Dragic, guarded by Murray. Spurs in possession. To Murray. Off the assist.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
Butler into the front court. Down 4. And he finishes at the rim.
And the defense keeps sticking to those flare screens. Just don't flare out to the three-point line. Flare to the rim for a lob.
Can't connect. Dragic with it. His guys find themselves trailing by a bucket. Goran Dragic, 4 out of 7.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. You need to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
To Cunningham. To Murray. Pass stolen by Miami.
Neck and neck. They couldn't get anything on that possession. Let's see if we can get a bucket in transition.
Dragic. Oh, bad pass. Taken away by the Spurs.
Tie ball game. Make this possession count.
Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Dragic into the front court. Game's all tied in the final minute here in the third. San Antonio ball.
I got him. Here we go. Hey, double screen.
And he's fouled. He's going to the line for 2.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Misses the first. Second one's good. Splits the pair. Dragic with the basketball. Shot clock off as they look for a lead going into the fourth quarter. Butler against Pirtle. No. Ah, the monster stuff. Late heave to beat the buzzer. 3 quarters down, the Spurs have the lead. So the Heat will have it to start this fourth and final quarter. And they watch that halftime lead slip away. Now they find themselves down on the scoreboard.
Ed, so many times I see teams with the lead play a lot more loose. They start trying things that are uncharacteristic of how they play. This team right now needs to go back to the way they played in the first half. Continue to execute with that kind of mindset and that mentality.
San Antonio with the basketball.
Right.
DeJounte Murray. Terrific vision. Oh, emphatic slam.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Butler to bring it up. His guys down 3. Has a chance. That's rebounded by San Antonio. To Murray. Oh, the Heat right there to take it away.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
And look out.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Murray into the front court. Leads one. To Cunningham. Oh, he had him there for a second. Cleaning the offensive glass. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
He'd have the basketball. Butler. Here comes the screen. To Butler. Keep on trying. Shot's no good there. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Murray with it. His team up by 1. To Cunningham. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Butler. LaMarcus Aldridge sends it away.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Butler for 2. Not that time. Almost unlucky bounce. Butler into the front court. They're down 3. Runner's good there.
The defense should have picked up on that action. That's going to cost them.
Right now, San Antonio's possession. To Aldridge. Nothing going here on that drive. And he draws to contact. LaMarcus Aldridge will go to the line for 2.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just got to let them play, ref.
First free throw is good.
Keep working him out, boy. We can't guard you.
Able to convert on both free throws. Dragic with it. Down 3. Screen coming. Reset here. Let's see what they do. Dragic, defended by Jakob Poeltl. LaMarcus Aldridge rejects it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Big finish at the rim.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Miami with the basketball. Leonard matched up with Bellinelli. Probing the defense. Dragic down low for Leonard. Missed a wide open look to Aldridge. LaMarcus Aldridge. He's 3 of 5, 60% shooting from the field.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
To Dragic. Here comes the screen. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Going to launch beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
To Murray. Down low, Aldridge. LaMarcus Aldridge. He's now 4 for 6.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
To Dragic. For 3. Can't get the bounce.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Aldridge, old school, backs his man down for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
To Dragic. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Message received. Well defended.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
DeJounte Murray to Aldridge. Bam, out of bio. Swats it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Jimmy Butler for 2. The shot almost. Count it. No and 1. There was some contact there.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
To Butler. Doesn't get the bounce. To DeRozan. And he'll head to the line.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
DeMar DeRozan, a couple of free throws on the way. He's perfect from the line so far. Oops, he missed the first one. Knocks down the second after missing the first. It's the Heat with the possession. Butler. Won't go down. The follow won't go either. Mills in possession. His team on top by 13. And that one out of bounds off a Spur. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Adebayo, defended by DeMar DeRozan. Able to convert inside.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
Spurs have it. Patty Mills to Aldridge. And scores.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in the defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Five seconds to shoot. Has a look. Oh, he was wide open. And it's not going to be pretty when they watch the video. Someone's getting chewed out.
Oh, he buckled his knees so bad, it didn't matter if he scored or not. That's a win for the internet.
To Aldridge. Scores from the post. It's the Heat with the possession. Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup. Rebound comes to Aldridge. Mills in possession. The advantage is 13 points. Down low, Aldridge. Count the basket.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Shot clock for the Heat down to 3. Shot clock violation. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. DeRozan. To Aldridge. And he buries it.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show because that's what you're watching right now.
To Butler. Murray into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. To Aldridge. From the painted area, won't go down. Another shot won't go either.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like the mere presence of him in the paint was enough to throw off the concentration of the guy trying to drop the layup in.
Nothing going here on that drive. Shot clock winding down. Doesn't have the touch. No good. Spurs in possession. DeJounte Murray to Aldridge. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
To Butler. Here comes the screen. And Jimmy Butler. Wide open look, won't go.
I don't know why he rushed that shot. He was wide open. Take your time.
Murray with the basketball. His guys hold a commanding lead. The Spurs with 4 on the shot clock to DeRozan. Trying for a 30-point night, but it's no good. It's the Spurs who are victorious as they win this one handily. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Spurs got themselves a win here today. You ask me, and I'll tell you, it was the ball movement that made all the difference. There's something to be said for a team that can win as a group, and that's what happened here today. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the San Antonio Spurs. The Heat put up a fight, but didn't get their hands raised at the end. I'm sure they can't help but feel frustrated with the result, but they can't let that feeling linger. Sooner than later, they need to start thinking about the next matchup.
Game track. Bench points.
The San Antonio Spurs had the kind of bench production that will make any coach proud. NBA games can be made easier when you're working with depth, and that's exactly what happened here today.
Player of the game.
LaMarcus Aldridge
Blocked plenty of shots, but the stat you don't see is how often he forced opposing shooters into tough shots that resulted in misses.
Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. We look forward to seeing you again next time.